Hey guys, it's Morbid Anon coming to you live for another Facebook video, and I kind of wanted to touch bases on a couple things that mean a lot to me personally, in gratitude to Anonymous, that maybe you guys can kind of correlate to as well. Um, you know, when I first started getting into Anonymous, it was it was a really cold day in the winter. Um, I didn't have much. I didn't have clothes on my back. I probably had one pair, if that, and I ate from soup kitchens, and I didn't really have a lot. Um, I came up from a real rough childhood, and all of a sudden I started seeing the Secrecy and Private Act with the government and what they were doing to the general public. I started seeing that the government could spy on phone calls, that the government could invade your privacy, and that really pissed me off. There's something about that made me kind of realize that, hey, we're getting fucked. You know what I mean? And we got to kind of do something to make a stand. And then I started seeing riots and stuff, and the riots just started getting worse. Then Donald Trump came in the office, and then all of a sudden, you know, racial war started going down. And I never once expected a racial war to be going down, but I feel that a part of history is about to repeat itself. I feel like America is heading down a very rough road. I feel like that there are things that we can do to make it better, to better yet stop what's going to happen. Um, However, we could try to make a change. We could try to lead by example, but it's not always bound to work, no matter what you do. And see, I know these things. Um, my anonymous friends told me to go ahead and start a YouTube channel because they figured that, you know, if they go ahead and put me on the YouTube channel, then I can get points across. I could get things out there. I could, put, the social media on a chop block, and I could get, there's so many secrets and there's so many unknowns that people in the world, not just the United States, but people in the world that do not know, right now. And I figure that if at least some of these secrets are brought to light, that people will have a different broad perspective on things. That people will view life differently. People will see that there is hope for the United States and for the general world that is around us. While we're sitting here, putting $3.8 billion towards, military and militarized acts and stuff, we could be feeding the homeless people that are on the streets here that are eating out of dumpsters and trash cans, and we could be funding more homeless shelters. We could be trying to do things that help people that normally people don't really think about every day. Now, us in our general life, see, we go through our lives, we get up, we go to work, we come back home, we lay down next to our loved ones, we'll go and eat our dinner. We don't think of the simple fact that there's somebody out there sleeping in the winter, there's somebody out there sleeping in the cold, or there's somebody out there in 120-degree weather, and they have nowhere to go. And you just got to think, one day, if the government does decide to dominate, and they do decide to take some sort of physical action, taking casualties and whatever else. I know it sounds a little absurd, but let's be realistic here. That the general public, would be quite concise, but you got to think the first ones that are going to get targeted are the weak. The ones that are on the streets, which are the homeless, which are the elderly, and those would be the two targeted. And something that scares me, and that even, it runs my mind, and it was a good movie, was the movie The Purge. I'm sure you've all seen it. I'm sure you all have watched the movies. I think there's a Purge number 1, and there's a Purge number 2, and I'm sure a lot of you folks have seen this movie. I once had an Anon friend tell me that there was these movies that are coming out, see, they have to be passed through, they have to go through a dilemma. They have to go through certain people, they have to get approved by certain people and directors to basically come out into theaters when they are released. And some of these movies are not always the best, the best ones to be viewing. With that being said, because they can influence certain mindsets and they can cause certain things to happen. It really mind boggles me because I know the whole movie The Purge is in the back of the government's mind. Let's be realistic, it's there. That means, they are thinking about this. I have several issues to go over about. That's why I have a YouTube channel here, so that way I can sit here and tell you guys about some of these issues, and, wake up and see these issues and realize that these are wrong before it's too late. Because we don't have a long time to sit here and differentiate from what's wrong and what's right. And the purpose of my YouTube channel here, Morbid Anon, is to basically give you guys, a general perspective on everything. And to have a more clearer understanding. To get the word of Anonymous out. And I'm not here to hurt. I'm not here to harm. I'm not here to cause any confusion or any more disruption than there already is in this world. I am only here to try to keep the peace. And I am here delaying the messages from Anonymous straight from the horse's mouth. And I appreciate everything y'all have done. I love my Anonymous family. And all of you know me by Morbid. Some of you know me by Darce. And I'm blessed to have you all by my side. And I'm going to keep making videos for you. I'm going to keep discussing certain issues. And I want you to give me your feedback on the comments below. And if there's any kind of topics that you want me to talk about, that you want me to expose, I will actually go write I will write a document. I will go get answers from certain people, and I will broadcast it live on YouTube, just for you guys. So leave me any kind of videos, any kind of topics that you want discussed at the bottom, and subscribe. And I will definitely make these requests come true. And I believe that it is important that somebody steps to the plate, especially in Anonymous, and goes to confront these issues. So appreciate everything you guys do. Just leave me some comments below. Let me know what you want me to what videos you want me to do, and who you want me to talk to, and what I can do to give you a better understanding on the live stream. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.